During my recent visit to New York City, I was shocked by the condition of the subway system. It was dirty, smelly, dangerous, dark, loud, unreliable, and deteriorating, something I had thought was exaggerated by the media. But no, it's actually true. Having traveled to several places around the world, I feel I have the basis for comparing subway systems. Therefore, for this video, I want to introduce you to a metro system that opened in 1977, built by the Soviets, and was the first in Central Asia. It has only 4 lines, but they span up to 70 kilometers. You will be amazed to see a metro system that could be like an underground museum. Enjoy! Today I'm in Tashkent, Uzbekistan, and I want to show you one of the best metro systems in the world, at least in terms of architecture. Let's go! We begin this metro journey at the Bodomzor station, which translates to Almond Grove. The Soviet-built entrance doors are still functioning, as you can see. The cost of the metro is only 16 cents, and you can use the phone for payment or purchase a cool Soviet token at some of the stations. Here on the sidewalls we see the almond theme, which Uzbekistan is famous for. Then on the main platform we find more of the same, but with the Islamic stars added to the ceiling and the floors. This design is very delicate yet very clever. This is the first metro station that was built in Central Asia, and it was built by the Soviets. That's what makes it special. We're gonna hop on a Soviet train car, even though they have the modern ones as well here. The trains are very clean and civilized. No one is playing music, there are no homeless, and no one is yelling. So the next station is Yunus Rajabai, which is named after a Soviet Uzbek composer. It definitely feels luxurious with these tall marble columns and fancy chandeliers, as if we were inside of an opera house. This is my favorite part in this Soviet metro system. Check this out. The Soviet-era escalators seem to be frozen in time, which makes it worth checking out. Next we cross over to Amir Timur Square, named after the legendary conqueror of Central Asia. This station is pretty basic with the Islamic star carvings on the ceilings. However, before 1990s this was named October Revolution, with lots of symbolism of revolutionaries. You can imagine why it's been removed and renamed. Now we will ride inside the modern train. As you can see, they are just as good as the ones in Europe. In fact, they remind me of the metro in Milan. We are in the city center of Tashkent. This is the main train station that leads you to the parliament of the city. It's called Mustalik Maidani, and here you can find the large concrete columns with the beautiful chandeliers. Until 1991, this station was known as the Lenin Square. Now you won't find any Russian names but one. However, take a moment to appreciate the high ceilings and intricate details, such as the carvings and the unique chandeliers. These are the results of the work of architect Lev Popov. At every station, there is a policeman and a train attendant present to ensure that everyone boards safely and that no one accidentally falls into the tracks. By the way, even escalators have their own attendants. I continued my journey and arrived at the Pakhtakor station, which translates to the cotton grower. The local football team based in Tashkent shares the same name. The team was as popular in Soviet Union as Real Madrid in Europe, but there is a tragic story to them that happened in 1970s. You can watch my short to learn more about it. The design of the station features a Samarkand-style mosaic with a vibrant blue color scheme, creating a visually pleasing atmosphere, though the ceilings here are relatively low. The best part about the system is that if you need to make a connection, you don't need to exit and pay again. You can continue riding throughout the whole city. A short walk leads us to the most extravagant station in Tashkent, Alisher Navoi, named after the famous poet. Just look at the tall columns and the impressive number of domes. At least I counted 30. The walls are decorated with panels depicting the works of Navoi. This is one of the oldest trains here in Tashkent. That's what it looks like. This is indeed a Soviet train, which is as good as any modern one. It offers a glimpse into 50-year metro history. This stop is named Uzbekistan, seemed quite basic without much to explore, so I decided to skip it and continue on. However, the next station is truly a special one. We just arrived to a station that is called Kosmonaut, which translates to the astronaut. It is dedicated for the Soviet space program, and I think this is one of the coolest stations. The best part about this train stations is that the lights are dim. It provides like a neo-noir type of a feeling to it. The walls feature portrait panels of notable people associated with space exploration, such as engineers, first man in space Yuri Gagarin, ancient local astronomer Ulugh Bek, moon rover, and random space images. Most of the material used here is glass, which is another reason why this station is unique. Check out this train with its blue and white color scheme. It complements the station pretty well, don't you agree? A fun fact about the metro in Tashkent: before 2018, during the dictatorship of Islam Karimov, photography and videography were strictly prohibited in metro. After Karimov's death, luckily this law was lifted, and now it's a privilege to film and share this hidden underground treasure with the world. Here we visit the only station that bears a Russian name in Tashkent. Can you guess what it is? I give you a hint, named after a famous poet. And this is the last station I'm going to show you, and it's named after the great Russian author Pushkin. You probably might know him. The station features a Victorian-style design, complete with candle-like lamps on the columns. Reminds me of a ballroom of an imperial summer palace. Anyways, now I think you get the idea behind this video. I hope you enjoyed the mini tour of the metro system here in Tashkent. Please comment below which one was your favorite, and I hope this inspired you to push your government to fix the metro in your city.